Hey everyone, this is Wendy at Wendy's Great Adventure. Welcome to the channel. We love hiring Filipino virtual assistants, and it is the number one reason that let my business grow from $0 to $2 million in revenue over the last decade. In this video, I will tell you why we outsource everything we possibly can to the Filipinos. And if you're serious about starting or growing a business of any kind, why you should too. I started my business back in 2008 and I was the founder. I started it from nothing. It took so much work, grit, thousands and thousands of hours of just figuring stuff out. When it came time to hire help, I've got to tell you, hiring the Philippines was one of the best decisions I ever made. In this video, we will discuss why hiring in the Philippines is a great idea, how we work with our Filipino contractors, and some caveats, some ins and outs that you should know when you decide to hire in the Philippines. So let's get started. Why hire from the Philippines? The number one reason is savings. We're able to hire in the Philippines at about 25% of what we would hire the same job for here in the United States. That means that we can hire 4 people in the Philippines for the cost of 1 person in the United States. That alone is game-changing money. We have saved hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars over the years. Now, in case you're wondering if paying these low wages is somehow taking advantage of people, there is no need to worry. First of all, we get applicants, hundreds and hundreds of applicants for every job we post at the rate that we post it, which means they are interested at that rate. Second of all, you can do the research and see for yourself the cost of living is much, much lower in the Philippines. So the rate of pay that we're paying, that 25%, really is a median or above medium wage in the Philippines. As a matter of fact, one of my Filipino contractors, she has a live-in nanny that's helping her take care of her new baby. Another one of my Filipino contractors has a maid. Now, I don't think it's a live-in maid, but definitely has someone that comes in and helps him with his housework. So hiring in the Philippines is a win for us at the low wages and a win for them because to them, it's a very livable, if not above median wage. The second reason to hire in the Philippines is the quality. And I'm telling you, you are not going to sacrifice in terms of quality. Now, when we post a job here in the US on ZipRecruiter or Indeed, we'll pay $400 a month to post that job. The applications that come in are mediocre at best. I mean, for sure, sometimes we get a decent one, but they come trickling into our inbox. And a lot of times these people are super job hoppy. They don't have all the skills. They don't show up for the interview. They don't speak proper English. There's so many issues when we post a job in the United States. When we post that same job in the Philippines, our inbox is flooded. And it's flooded with mostly qualified applicants. So in terms of quality of applicants, you definitely don't have to worry. You're going to find the quality in the Philippines is as high, if not higher, than the quality in the United States. Third reason that we appreciate hiring in the Philippines is their literacy and their English skills are spot on. In the Philippines, English is a second language that they learn from the time they're in kindergarten. Most of the people in the Philippines can write and read English very well. Speaking is less of a sure thing. So we always screen for speaking, but we do find applicants who speak English very well too. And that's important in our business because it's customer service, it's on the phone. We need people who can be understood. We don't have any problem finding qualified people in terms of English and in terms of their literacy skill. The fourth reason we love hiring in the Philippines is their work ethic. In the Philippines, the culture really does revolve around hard work. They are proud to have a job. They're proud to work for your company. I've heard some of my Filipino contractors bragging about our company and what they do for us. and it makes me super happy. The work ethic is extremely strong in the Philippines. That is one of their values, and it transfers over to what a great job they do for you when you hire them. The fifth reason I appreciate hiring in the Philippines is their core values. You will learn pretty quickly that their values in the Philippines center around family and around religion. A lot of times, if somebody is single, they still live at home with their parents, or a middle-aged family will have the grandparents living in. They really value their family unit, and I do too. So it works out well that we have people on our staff from the Philippines that have the same values that I do. You might be wondering how we work with our Filipino contractors. We've had over 20 Filipino contractors over the years, and we employ 4 right now. 3 of them answer our phones, and one of them is an accountant. The 3 who answer our phones, now we're fortunate that the technology is such that we have a VoIP phone system. So all they need is a headset and a decent computer, which we let them know even when they're applying for the job. And so they answer our calls just as if they were in our office. And we can keep track of their call taking and their call making all on the phone system, the VoIP phone system. It's really quite simple. We use Google Meet to communicate with them all day. So we're constantly going back and forth with them in a group chat. And we also use Google Meet for video meetings. So it's really quite simple. It's almost as if they were in our office, even though they're just like you would with your remote workers, right? Even the 4th Filipino who works for us is our accountant. She does not have to be working at the same time as us. So we have her use Time Doctor, which is a timekeeping software program that keeps track of all her hours. And since she doesn't have to be right there with us to answer questions, we communicate through email when any questions come up about our books. And on that note, I'm so glad I have a contractor to do our accounting from the Philippines. I was paying more than $50 an hour here in the US for an accountant, and they suddenly quit on me. At first, it didn't even occur to me to go to the Philippines at first for some reason. So I started looking here in the US, and I couldn't even find somebody to take that job at $50 an hour. Ding, ding, ding. I was like, wait a minute, we have all these customer service people in the Philippines. So I posted that job in the Philippines, and I got hundreds of applicants, and I posted it at $10 an hour. The person I hired has a college degree in accounting, and she's QuickBooks Pro certified, and she is doing all of our books for $10 an hour. She is way easier to work with than the US accountants that I had before. The company I was using before kept turning over people and was taking a ton of my time to explain to them how to do our books. Once we got her trained, it has been really seamless. She's caught on, and I'm paying her $10 an hour. So caveats, things you should know when you hire in the Philippines. Most Filipino workers are great, like the ones I just described. Just like the US, you're going to have workers that don't work out for whatever reason. You really have to stay on top of them, treat them just like you would a US employee. And if things aren't working out, you do have to let them go. We've had to let several people go over the years. It's just part of the deal. There's no like perfect panacea person or people. They're human beings just like everyone else you hire. Overall, the quality's been great. We've had way less turnover in the Philippines, but you do have to monitor what they're doing, when they're doing it, and make sure that they're up to the quality that you need. You can hire in the Philippines either part-time or full-time. I would recommend hiring full-time if you possibly can. That way you're not having to share them with another part-time employer. You get all of their time and attention on your company and your business. It has worked out better for us with the people that we hire full-time. The technology in the Philippines is strong. They have really good internet and really good Wi-Fi. The one thing that can be spotty is their power. Our 3 Filipinos who are customer service agents for us are all in different parts of the Philippines, so that kind of helps. So typically if power's out in one part of the Philippines, it's not out everywhere. and we probably lose 1 to 2 days a month total out of 3 workers due to power outages in the Philippines. So that's something to keep in mind. Another thing to know, in the Philippines, they do expect in their culture to get a rather large Christmas bonus. They call it a 13th month. So whatever their average pay is for a month, they do expect an extra month's pay at Christmas time. We cut them that check at the beginning part of December, and we basically just average their pay over the 12 months previous. If they're a newer contractor to us, we will just give a smaller bonus. It's not expected if they're brand new to the company, but if they've been working there for over a year, they do expect that 13th month pay. In conclusion, hiring from the Philippines has been one of the best business decisions I've ever made. If you are serious about growing your business or starting a business, I strongly encourage you to consider hiring from the Philippines. If you'd like to know more about how we recruit and train our Filipinos, please let me know down in the comments. I can make another video. Or if you've hired in the Philippines, I'd love to hear the experiences you've had. Thanks again. This is Wendy. Always like your likes and your subs. I'm planning on bringing lots more content to this channel. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.